Here's problem 44. It's very common to a former problem. It says a quadrilateral is placed on a grid as shown. It asks what the midpoint of BD happens to be. Here's B, here's D. So we got to find where the dead center is. And we could draw a line and see which of these points it crosses. But what I want to do is I want to find the middle of the x's and the middle of the y's, the height, and that'll tell me where the middle is. So this xy's is at -3, D is. B's x is here at 2. Well, if I add those together and divide by 2, just like you'd find the average, if you wanted the average of my age and someone else's age, you would add the ages together and divide by 2. That'd tell you where the middle of them is. -3 plus 2, because again, this x value of B is at 2, the x value of D is at -3. The middle of these two guys, 2 and -3, you add them together is -1, divided by 2, puts me at a -1/2. So the middle of these is going to be at -1/2. Right away, it's going to tell me with my options I have that it's choice F, though you can't see that, which is -0.5, -0.5. But let's go ahead and finish finding the middle of the y values. Well, this D is sitting at a y of -6, a height of -6. B is at a height of 5, so its y value is 5. -6 plus 5 is -1. -1 cut in half is -1/2. That tells me that the middle of this line is at -1/2, down -1/2, right there. Now, if we connected D and B, notice it goes right through that point. That point is on the line. It's actually the only point that they list that is going to be on that line, and it is perfect right there. So the option is F, the answer is F, which is -1/2, comma, -1/2 for problem number 44.